Hi, I'm Tow Truck Chubbs, and I hang drywall. Vehicle relocating specialist. I basically drive around all day long and all night long and move cars around like I'm playing chess by myself for a living. I drive around looking for abandoned cars in parking lots all day long for a living. I'm a PPI boy for a living. I piss off people all day long for a living. I aggravate the police department all night long for a living. I set off car alarms and security cameras all night long for a living. I drive around trying different foods at different gas stations for a living. I tell Bones what to do for a living. I dispatch petty ass jobs to all the other drivers because I don't want to do it for a living. I fall asleep in parking lots a lot for a living. The little green tags that say your car is going to get towed in X amount of hours, I stick those on your cars just to piss you off, and then I take it. Snatching your car that you just made a payment on is like snatching your soul, and I'm good at it for a living. I beat up people who park in handicap spots for a living. I take naps in parking lots for a living. No time for a nap. Oh, God. Oh, my dear God. Hi. I drink too many Monsters for a living and smoke a lot of cigarettes and cuss a lot. I hang up on a Giro and Swoop all day long for a living. I answer people's phone calls and tell them a really high price for a living. I deal with dumb people a lot for a living. I drive around looking for cougars all night long for a living. I love Friday nights and bingo night. Man, I piss the owner of this company off daily for a living. I tell my drivers that there is no life after this. This is all you get for a living. I text my drivers real early in the morning and make sure they get up on time while I'm still in bed for a living. I bitch my drivers out because the customer's bitching me out for a living. If the boss calls me to bitch me out, I'm calling my drivers to bitch them out for a living. I basically just eat gas station foods, try different restaurants, fall asleep in parking lots for a living. It's like vehicle monopoly. I drive around looking for abandoned vehicles in parking lots for a living. I basically hang signs for a living. I have road rage for a living. I make tow truck stories cry for a living. I make cougars smile for a living. I make Towman Cam jealous for a living. I make John Dewey's act like me for whatever reason for a living. Oh my Jesus Christ, that is gonna itch when it dries. God.
Hello.
What do I do for a living? I don't have a fucking clue.
For a fucking living, bud.